So good morning and get inspired, Mishawaka. I'm Diane Bennett with Remax 100 and Inspired Homes, and this is Friday Morning Life Inspired. We do this every Friday morning at 9:30. Thanks for watching. And our guest today is Miss Stephanie Hoff, our own Stephanie Hoff from Inspired. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So for those of you that are first-time watchers, we want to remind you that this program is all about life was going along. We call it Life Inspired, and it's life ... inspired, and it's because life was going along, and then there was a trajectory change moment in your life. And that's like those three dots are like yada, 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 or and then God, or something like that. And then now all of a sudden you live an inspired life. So, and you're just trying to pursue God with your life and all of that. So that's kind of what this is about. And our guest today, Stephanie, is going to answer 3 questions. So the first question is, tell us about life before the dots, before you were feeling like you were living an inspired life. Describe life a little bit.
So life was kind of going along, and I ran into some problems in my personal life, and I was brought on with the Inspired team. Really was the perfect time in my life for God to step in and try to make some changes, and you guys were so understanding with where I was at in my life, and so supportive and never judgmental, and just really brought a new God aspect to my life that, of course, I didn't know was missing, and it opened my eyes to a lot of things. And I had support from my family on God things, but of course I wasn't ready to listen to those things.
Of course, they were your family.
Yeah.
Whoever listens to mom and dad or any, loved ones.
So being with the team, my position has changed a few times. I've done different roles with different companies I've worked for. I've done different roles as well. So we were trying to figure out who was supposed to be in what seat on the bus.
Right. So this is your ... time. This is when your trajectory changed. You were doing one thing with us, and then you had this time that you're going to talk about?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So we had a team meeting on Tuesday, which we always have.
Every Tuesday.
And you were encouraging us to pray about where our seats were on the bus. And at the time, we were trying to decide if I should go into full-time sales or if I should be in the office part-time or stay in the office full-time and just kind of do sales on the side. And so you were like, if you want to take a day of prayer to ask God what he wants you to do, you can do that. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that. That sounds great.
So you had your day. Mm-hmm. And God said to you, and how did you hear, you took a day to pray, and how did you hear how do you hear from God? What does that look like for you?
So it was so funny because I had all these plans. I was going to go get a massage so that I could get into the right frame of mind.
Oh, right, I remember.
I was going to go pray at GCC and, just talk to God. I was even going to go see my aunt, and who is a minister and a counselor, and just have her pray with me and try to figure out what was going on. And I woke up at 4:30 in the morning to start my quiet time, and I had vertigo. And I've experienced that like once or twice in my life, and it was horrible. It was by far the worst that I had ever had. And I laid back down, and I'm like, okay, what is going on? And I realized slowly. Does that look like? I'm like, you're totally gonna have to open the door for that. No clue what that is. And I get this email from GCC saying I have to go to a serve orientation to try to be able to audition to sing. And in the serve orientation, they brought up GSM, which is Granger Student Ministries. So I was able to help with that.
And so now you serve.
Yes.
So that's your connection with ministering to others, is serving with the student ministries at Granger. And how is that an inspired life? You're inspiring others, you're inspiring girls, and So tell us a little bit about that. What's that look like now?
So it is a great opportunity on Sunday evenings. Every Sunday night, I get to go and sit, at a round table with a few kids, and really, there's just a couple that I get to sit with. But I get to text them during the week and like, how you doing? And it's
like
just
a big sister thing. Like big brothers, big sisters. You're almost like a big sister for these
probably
girls.
too old to be their sisters, but it's okay. But it is great. I love it. I love it.
Very cool. So, well, I had asked you before if I could share about this week. So, we were very blessed to have something that you felt like was your job description and you should have done something a little bit better, and just it was a rough week, and sometimes balls get dropped. And you know what? The football team plays football and they want every single player to play their very best all the time, and sometimes somebody doesn't do their role, but the team still wins. And I am just so grateful for you, and so grateful that when you said that to me, I just was like, wow. We at Inspired just are so grateful for all you do, because like we talked about you behind your back sometimes. Oh my gosh, she's like a plethora. She knows everything, and we do, and we talk about how much you mean to us and how great we think you are in your job. And when you said that, that just like raised my appreciation level so much. And I wanted to say that to Facebook and let people know I did. I wanted to say that. So
okay.
Thank you. Anyway, I know I'm embarrassing her, so I don't need to do that anymore. So.
Well, it's hard to admit when you didn't get to do everything that you're capable of doing.
Yep. But
So.
you know what? 97% is still an A. It's 97%. So.
Where's the 98%?
98%. Okay, so anyway. I would tell you guys, if you want to talk to Stephanie, have coffee, you can message us right here or email us on the email at work, team@inspiredhomes.com. And she would probably love to go have coffee with you. If you're interested in serving at GSM, she could tell you what that looks like and stuff like that. Or if you wanted to talk to her about, her faith and why does she go spend a day in prayer to find out, God's direction for her life, I know that she would do that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So, yeah. And
yes.
if you know other people that have great, great stories that should be shared and would inspire others, we would really love for you to message us with those. You can just message right here in the feed. Or you can email us, and we would love to promote those stories and get these people on our Friday Morning Life Inspired Stories. So thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
So grateful to have you. You guys have an awesome weekend and an awesome week. And if you're in Elkhart, come see us at Bye Bye Birdie at the Learner. So I had to do a little plug
okay.
for Bye Bye Birdie. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great week, Facebook. Bye-bye.
So.
You did